Most people think that confidence comes after you lose weight and get into shape. I believe that it works the opposite way around. That confidence isn't built upon looks, but instead by the evidence that your experiences give you about what your body is capable of. And many people are sitting on years of negative evidence that has slowly chipped away at the trust that they had in themselves along with their bodies. I work with people every single week that feel totally disconnected from their bodies. Not because they're lazy, not because they lack discipline or motivation, but because their past experiences has taught them not to trust their bodies. And once trust is gone, true confidence cannot exist. So in this video, I'd like to share with you how trust in your body is either gained or lost and why that changes everything. This matters to me because over the years, I have watched many capable and intelligent people slowly lose trust in their bodies. Not overnight, but through the gradual accumulation of negative experiences and evidence. Every failed diet, every extreme plan that they couldn't sustain, every promise made but broken. Each one left behind a small piece of evidence. Evidence that said, I cannot rely upon myself or my body. And when enough of that evidence stacks up, trust within oneself begins to disappear. And it's not necessarily a mindset issue. It's simply a logical response to experience. So let's take a little look at the origins of the word confidence. The word confidence originates from the Latin verb confidere. I think that is how you pronounce it. I'm not a linguistic. Con means with or together, and fidere means to trust or have faith. Confidence literally means to trust, but trust does not appear randomly. Trust is formed by experiences that generate evidence. If your experiences repeatedly show that effort leads to progress, trust builds. But if your experiences repeatedly show you that effort leads to burnout, a lack of progress and frustration, then trust breaks. So people do not necessarily lack confidence as we know it. What they lack is evidence that supports the idea that change is not only possible but also sustainable. Now let's apply that perspective to the idea of body confidence. Body confidence isn't necessarily about liking the reflection that you see in the mirror. True body confidence is about trusting the body in which you live. And trust is built or lost through experience. For example, I am not in the best of shape right now, yet I feel completely confident within my shape. For the simple reason that I know if I want to change or improve it, I am certain that I can do it. And that certainty is rooted in past experiences that have generated a lot of evidence to support the belief that I can do it. I recognise that my body isn't in the best of shape, but that recognition does not result in a lack of hope. However, if all of my past experiences generated a belief that I could not change my body, I would likely feel hopeless within it right now. If your body feels weak, unreliable or unpredictable, that is usually because past experiences has taught you to believe in that story. Crash dieting teaches your body that it cannot be trusted. Extreme training teaches your body that it's going to eventually break. And all or nothing thinking teaches your body that it's going to fail under pressure. Those experiences generate evidence, and evidence has a major influence on belief. So your body shape isn't necessarily the problem. The problem is your lack of evidence that you can actually change it. So here it is how trust gets lost. You ask your body to do something unrealistic. You push too hard. You ignore signals. When the body does not cope with those demands, rather than blaming the approach that you took, you blame the body. When in reality, what your body done was respond honestly and accordingly to what you asked about. And over time, those experiences left a trail of evidence. Proof that says this doesn't work and I'm forever going to be stuck. A client of mine came to me carrying years of that evidence. She described herself as unconnected from her body, unsure of what it was capable of. And during her first session, she managed to do 2 or 3 kneeling press-ups. And she seen that somewhat as a failure. I saw it as raw data. However, over the following weeks, she built up new evidence. She showed up consistently, she got slightly stronger, she logged her food and completed walks that she knew she could sustain. Each session, along with each completed task, generated new evidence. Proof that she, along with her body, was actually capable. And after 9 weeks, she was able to do 9 full push-ups without having to kneel for support. And the ironic thing is this body confidence was built well before her body changed, and her body actually changed as a result of building body confidence first. As a result of increasing the confidence that she had in her body, she was able to stay more consistent with the process. And by becoming more consistent, her body changed as a byproduct. Trust first, change second. So if you want to create real body confidence, you do not want to chase belief. You start first by collecting evidence. Here's a couple of things that can help you do that. Number one, choose actions that you will actually be able to stay consistent with and sustain. Not impressive actions, but reliable ones. A litre of water every day. 10 to 20 minute workout every second day. 3 30-minute walks each week. Number two, measure your capability rather than your appearance. Strength, endurance, energy and recovery. And last but most importantly, not least, stop putting your body in situations where failure is the most likely outcome. Trust grows when your experiences prove that you can rely upon yourself. So to conclude, body confidence isn't something you can think your way into. It is something you earn through experience and evidence. So change the evidence that your body has collected up until this point and trust will naturally follow. If this resonated with you, be sure to let me know in the comments. And if you want more honest conversations about training, mindset and sustainability, then be sure to subscribe.